And we are live. We are doing a different type of video though. This one will talk about something called cryptocurrencies. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's October 3rd, start of a new quarter, 11 p.m. And we're looking at some of these cryptos. You see Bitcoin hanging in there at 6.5K. Has been consolidating for quite a while. People are just staying on the sidelines, I guess, just waiting for a move up or down. Break over 6.8K, drop below 6K. We'll see what happens. See this Ethereum, same thing. It's just been chilling ever since the ICO selling and all that stuff. And hasn't been doing that well.
But the real winner, XRP.
Yeah, talk a little bit about that, man.
Yeah, XRP was at like 20 cents and just chilling, just boom, pops one day. Saudi investment apparently. Actually XRP.
Lots of good news XRP there.
XRP Rapid, their network went live in this October 1st, I believe, and what the thing with these cryptos that are popping off right now, it's mainly due to volume. So if you look up the chart for ETP USD on TradingView, you'll see that it actually posted a bottom a very, very long time ago, and it's been rising heavily, and it's because of this volume that I got. And Bitcoin's been consolidating, but when Bitcoin consolidates, that doesn't mean alts should get destroyed, right? Generally, when Bitcoin's consolidating in a bull market, alts have the chance to go higher. And Bitcoin has been consolidating for a long time, and many of these alts, if they get the volume, then they could go a lot higher. But they're just lacking that volume, and it's starting to come in one by one in these cryptos.
Yeah. So let's see what's happening though. You have Sia coin, nice 20% pop.
It's random Noah coin. I've never heard of that. Wonder what they do.
Yeah. Nem.
Crypto.com. What the heck is crypto.com, dude?
Yeah, dude. I mean, there's so many coins now. I mean, just on this website alone, 2,000 coins, and there's obviously a lot of that are not listed. A lot of these coins do absolutely nothing. I think the true, bottom will come in once a lot of these coins go to zero or all the volume dries up. I mean, they're not going to technically go to zero, but what'll happen is they won't catch a bid. So that's when I think the true bottom will come in. And I don't think the bottom is in yet. Like, it's not here yet. Do you agree with that?
I mean, I don't want to make any statements, but I do think that
right. Be that guy that shakes a crystal ball and tell me what's gonna happen.
I mean, yeah. If you pull it to my screen real quick, so I can show everyone what I think is gonna happen.
Let me give you my opinion, okay?
Okay.
So what I think.
Your opinion is not welcome.
Wait, what's up?
You're a bear.
No, I'm not. I'm just a guy talking about crypto.
All right, go ahead.
Okay,
it's
but
blasphemy.
6.8K, right, for the upside. If that's 7.1 over or 7.2, sorry, over that, then it can get back to that 7.5, 8K range, whatever. We need to get back above 8K. That's the goal. I mean, that's the short-term goal, obviously. But for the downside, I am looking at a crack of 6.2 and below that 6, and then 5.8. If we crack below that, 5.5, and ultimately, I do think we're going to be in the 4 to 5K range towards the end of the year. One reason being is I don't see like a great catalyst on the horizon. And another thing is, since Bitcoin's down so much and all these other cryptos are down so much, you could see end of the year selling for people to take that bad tax loss. So I don't know if people have really thought about that, but that could really end up happening. So that's something just to keep in mind. The stock market's been up really nicely, so you might want to take a loss against that. That's what I would do. But I'm not a financial advisor.
Yep.
I'm holding my Ripple though.
I do agree with you.
It's 25 cents. I'm gonna lock it in after a year so I get that capital gains rather than on the personal income statement or the income. Yeah, I'm over on your screen. Tell me when moon, man.
Well, thank you. Yeah, so we're gonna moon as soon as we break one of these trend lines in either direction. If we break out of this trend line, then my target's gonna be the 8,300, 8,500, and then from there I'm gonna be seeing how it goes and trading it level by level. After that, my target's gonna be the 10K level, And then after that, this is in a complete bullish scenario. My target's going to be 11,000. And after that, it's going to be one moon, right?
So what I'm
So
doing right now is obviously Bitcoin is range bound. So I'm just trading the range and I have a core position in it.
yeah, if it does break to the downside, it's going to go to 5,000 in my opinion.
Then you're going to see some unbelievable FUD come out on the market, like just insane
at that
theories
point,
and conspiracies.
it's going to be
a whole bunch of stuff, dude.
Yeah, it's going to be like, and that's going to be good. That's going to be the last wave of the washout. And that, I mean, if you look at the market cycle, that's generally how it works. In the last stage, just conspiracies come out, like the government's taking Bitcoin down, like we're
Goldman
doomed,
Sachs is doing this, manipulating
whatever the case may be. But I mean, I am always optimistic guy on Bitcoin. And so are probably 90% of my viewers. Our viewers. So that's what I have on the technical analysis.
Issue, though, because everyone thinks one way.
Everyone's in an echo chamber.
The thing is, like, yeah, there are bears. You can be a bear, but you have to have like a proper thesis. Like, you can't have Jordan Belfort come on CNBC.
Well, like, here's the thing:
guy that went to jail, a scammer, and represent the bear side. It's like, no, you got to bring out someone smarter that to represent.
Yeah, like, here's the thing: Ripple's doing good, good. It's still very bullish, right? It's holding this 51 cent mark very, very nicely, and it's looks like a bull flag again. So I mean, I want to see Ripple go to 63 cents, and from there maybe just chug higher, break out. If Bitcoin goes to 8K, Ripple is just going to go crazy. Ripple is easily going to hit the 70 cent mark, because that's basically Bitcoin's 8K if you think about it. And Ripple's 90 cent mark is basically Bitcoin 10K. So if Bitcoin starts taking off and Ripple already had this one huge leg higher, then, it's going to imagine how quick the velocity is going to be when it starts to move.
Remember when everyone was talking so badly about Ripple, and now it seems like the sentiment has changed. Love Ripple.
Yeah, because it's making the money.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the thing. Like, 90% of the people that bought in 2017 that came to the crypto game, they're all price speculators. Like, most of these people don't believe in the technology, and quite frankly, they don't give a hoot about it. They just want the one Lambo. They're that kind of crowd.
Yes, sir.
So they can change on a dime.
Yep, I remember when I was at the YMCA, we were working out with a friend. These like adults just randomly talking about Bitcoin, like, yeah, I bought Bitcoin at like 1,500 or 15,000, sold it at like 15,300. Like, I was trading all weekend. I'm like, what the hell, man? Like, I was just sitting there like laughing at him, like low key though, you know what I'm saying? But it was just funny because even people like when people like who have never been in the markets before get in the crypto market as like the first market. Like, let's say they're scared to go in the stock market, and then they're like, oh, there's so much money to be made in crypto. Like, fear is not an object. Like, fear does not exist in the crypto market. Right. And they just go in it and they go, they make money and they lose a lot of money, and then they get washed out, and then they're done forever. Yeah.
Then they're the same people that are calling crypto a scam.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, don't get me wrong. I'm just on my screen.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Crypto is a scam.
No, it's not. Okay. Lots of cryptos have, not good intentions.
That statement isn't false. A majority of cryptos are scams because they're literally just have no use.
That's right, because there's so many cryptos.
Exactly.
Yeah. I guess you're right in that regard. But like, you have the masternode coins, the high proof of stake coins, basically Ponzi schemes. I mean, there's no other way to frame it. And then a lot of these masternode coins, they come out like, okay, white paper coming soon. Okay, maybe they'll bring out a white paper, and then in the white paper, it's just simple stuff like, we're going to create a DEX. It's going to be great. We're going to create trading revenues and this and that. Like, come on now. That's a whole different topic, though, the DEX versus centralized exchange. Speaking of that, Coinbase, heard about them?
Yep.
$1 billion valuation.
Yep, they raised about $500 million.
Yes.
And their user growth has been off the charts this year. It's going exponentially.
Yes.
It's pretty surprising. I just saw that figure. Let me see if I can pull it up. It was on Twitter, right?
Yeah. They're adding plenty of accounts, but I wonder what those people are actually doing. See, the thing is, I wish Coinbase was a publicly traded company so we could actually dig into their, financials and their metrics like, okay, how many people are trading and how many people are signing up and that kind of stuff. But yeah, Tiger Global, I've been following these guys for a long time. When they get involved, it's the real deal. Like Coinbase is
Did they
going
get
to be,
involved?
they call it, how people say it's going to be the Amazon of crypto. I really think it
Yeah,
is. And also
yeah.
a good coin that just jogged my memory. BNB. So you have Binance. I really like this coin because it really does have one of the first mover advantages and has plenty of coins, and trading, like, it doesn't matter up or down, they're still gonna get trading revenues. They
Yeah,
obviously
it gets a
want
lot
more
of volume.
volatility to make more money, but
I mean,
BNB
just
is
think
a
about
very
the
good
amount of
coin.
transactions that go through on Binance, and then think
Yeah,
about if you have BNB coin, how much cheaper it can be. And I mean, they've airdropped it, and it's really easy to get BNB coin, and they have this option where if you have a little bit of Bitcoin left in your wallet, and you can buy a certain, you can use that to buy BNB and use that in your transactions, and like it's really efficient way for them to
yeah.
encourage their users to just
See,
buy a
long
little bit of
term,
BNB.
I think BNB is gonna be huge because they're making money and all that stuff, and it's one of those things that are like, if crypto does well and so does BNB, BNB really can't fail. You know what I mean? Because it's going to be
Yeah.
one of the powerhouses when it's all said and done. If they play it right, if they play their cards
Mhm.
right, they have a really good advantage right now. Hopefully, they don't get
Yeah,
like
and I like
hacked
their
or anything
CEO.
like that.
I like,
CEO's
yeah,
great,
that
right?
would be the worst. Yep, CEO is great. They're working on a decentralized exchange, but I'm not sure what the
Yeah. So I
benefits
mean,
of
you have like
using
a
the decentralized.
$1.2 billion market cap. I don't know if it's fair to compare this with watch like TD Ameritrade market cap. Like, if this market does mature, you could just see huge growth. You know what I mean?
T- Take
Like,
over
this is
TD
30.
Ameritrade.
Yeah, TD Ameritrade. You have
I
Charles
mean, and imagine
Schwab,
if Binance does start to like. I mean, do you think they have their own trading
68
bots and
billion.
like?
I mean, like, Binance could be really good, and same with Coinbase as well. But the issue is we can't buy Coinbase right now because we don't have that much money. The private placements and whatnot. Binance, we have in front of us. That's the way. Yes,
Yep.
because I mean, thing is, like, between decentralized and centralized. Decentralized sounds all good and dandy. Like, I do love the concept of it and everything. But for the regular Joe Schmo investor, the normal guy, the centralized exchanges are easiest, like the Coinbases of the world, and they feel safe
Yeah.
in doing those. So that's what we have on crypto. Did you already do the TA on BTC?
Yep. Or did the TA?
All right,
Don't got
so
anything else to say
yeah, so I just
other
want
than
to
go
say
on
that,
holding your bag.
yeah, just like,
Really
subscribe,
worth nothing.
share this channel with your friends, and I want to remind you that whatever we say on this channel or on this video is not financial advice. You should always do your own due diligence. This is for educational purposes only. So with that being said, enjoy the rest of your day, and until next time.
Peace.